Bowers welcoming you to an opportunity to hear from Hollywood and the Southern Fire Band. Dean Ross is our Hollywood man. You're actually from California.
Yes, sir. Southern California area.
Okay. So you came up in we were talking earlier, 60s and all that stuff when that was the hot spot.
The fun area.
So you went to school with Van Halen, some of those guys?
Yeah, I went to school with some of those, back then they called them heavy metal bands. And now, a lot of them, Van Halen, David Lee Roth, a couple of people I went to school with and stuff like that.
You also heard a lot of the 60s bands, you say, at the
Yeah, Griffith Park Observatory. They used to come up there, and a lot of the agents would bring those bands in there. Guess Who, Three Dog Night, The Doors, Okay. Bring those guys up there and let them try out their material, and if the crowd loved it, it was pretty much a hit, So.
So you got to hang around here a lot of other.
Oh yeah.
When did you get into music then?
Oh, good Lord! At 14 years old, bought myself a Sears and Roebuck guitar.
Didn't we all?
Which was like didn't we all? Yeah. And my mother knew the Waylon Jennings family and stuff like that, and he used to come by the house every once in a while and visit with her, and he saw me playing that guitar, and about 2 weeks later, he came back and brought me another guitar in, and that was it. I was hooked since then. I haven't looked back.
So what all have you done in music then?
Well, we played, pretty much did the rock and roll. I was raised started out with a bluegrass background.
Is that right?
Yeah, I played banjo for 8 years. Mandolin, different stuff like that.
Out of Southern California?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of bluegrass band out there.
Of course,
People
the
don't realize
Bakersfield
it.
country thing, I mean, there's a whole different set of stuff out there.
There's just a wide variety, like it is here. And it started out in that, and then the first time I heard Creedence Clearwater, sold my banjo and got me a guitar, and then never looked back. And pretty much done it all, jazz stuff, played in Vegas, moved to Vegas in the late 90s, and we did a lot of stuff where we would open for acts coming in, like Leonard Skinner or something. We'd open, get the crowd going, and and then come out and stuff like that. So,
what got you to Jackson, Tennessee?
Well, I always want to tell people in the witness protection program, but nobody believes me. So anyway, my wife and us, when she retired in the mortgage business, and I quit retired music there. Pretty much her brother here, he's blind. He's about 88 years old and had no one to take care of him. So she grew up here in Crockett Mills. And so she wanted to come back and take care of him. And that's kind of where we're at. You know, came back here.
So you tagged along.
Yeah.
How did you meet up with these guys?
Oh, Lord. Me and Eddie, we started playing down at the Rockabilly. When Henry Harrison passed away, I took it over for a while, as you know. It was over like that. And we started meeting each other and playing music and just good people and good musician. He's played with everybody. I mean, and we met and we started playing down there for 2 years, and then when it closed, and then we moved over to the American Legion, and we're still together. So that's a big improvement. A great drummer, great guy, and so we're having fun with it.
All right. You picked up a stray bass player.
I picked up a stray bass player. He was going down the highway hitchhiking with his bass around his back. This is Mr. Keith Mitchell from Corinth, Mississippi. We call him Bubba Bassman. That's what his nickname is. We all gave each other nicknames. That's kind of Eddie's the one that gave me my name Hollywood.
Okay.
So,
Eddie, you've worked with who all now?
I started out with Charlie Rich Sr. I played some with him, and I have also played with Charlie Rich Jr. and Barbara Fairchild. I worked some with her, and
I wish I was a teddy bear.
I see it exactly, and I played some of the Slim Road Show. You remember the Slim Road Show
Slim
years
Rhodes,
ago?
Yeah. Rhodes family, big on radio.
Thank you.
Back in Memphis,
yes,
in those
they
days,
were.
sure were. Before
and
he got
John
on,
Huey was playing
caught on with
the
Porter
steel
Wagner
guitar.
and all those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I worked with John Huey back then.
Okay.
You know who he is. And he was playing steel guitar back then. And then we worked some with Glenn Brown. You remember Glenn Brown? I know.
Right. Okay.
And then he left and went to work with Conway Twitty. And when Conway Twitty passed, he went to work with Vince Gill.
Okay.
So
Conway Twitty and the Twitty Birds, right?
Yes, sir.
Back in those days, yeah, man, that's right. Merle Haggard and the Strangers. Everybody had a name for the groups. So what are y'all trying to do with this now?
Well, what we're trying to do is they've taken the American Legion Post 12 down there on Perry Switch Road down there, and what they're trying to do is they've brought it in and cleaned it all up and took all of the nicotine smoke out and closed the bar up and kind of turned it in, redesigned the floors, and just really an immaculate, beautiful place now. And they're trying to bring a more of a,
family time?
People are, our age and up that can bring in, people bring their grandkids in there sometimes.
Right. Okay.
And on Friday nights from 7 to 9:30, we hear Hollywood and Southern Fire bands there, and they line dance. They love to line dance here.
Okay.
And we entertain them that on Saturday night. Pure Country and other bands there, and Sunday they have the karaoke, 2 to 5, and then Every second Thursday of the month, Carl Mann comes in with Wayne Gerald and them and does a show. And then the third Thursday, the Plectro Society comes in and they do an old-time barn dance. And they have line dancing classes on Tuesday night. So it's constantly something going on. And every month something's going on. And it's really starting to be a success. And that's kind of our point here, is to try to bring people out. A lot of times people our age don't really have anywhere to go, you know, where it's good, clean fun without, you know, all that other stuff, you know. So that's kind of what we're trying to do, promote it all, you know.
Well, if you're our age, and there are a few of us left. All right. We're going to clear the deck and want to hear from these guys. There's a lot of music experience right here as we clear the way for this Studio 6 with Hollywood and the Southern Fire Band.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I love a girl and there really is a name. The girl doesn't love me, but I love her just the same. Whoa, really, really, I love you like a ghost, you know I want you. Really, 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 really mine. Well, each time I see you, my heart skips a beat. I'm gonna steal you from them other guys I meet. Whoa, really, really, I need you like a ghost, you know I want you. Really, 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 really mine. One more time. Well, I love a girl, really is her name, yeah. The girl doesn't love me, but I love her just the same. Whoa, really, really, I love you like a ghost, you know I want you. Really, 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 really mine. Rudy, 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 yeah, my baby. Rudy, 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 yeah, my baby. Rudy, 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 mine. Oh yeah. Last night I dug your picture from my dresser drawer, set it on the table, and I talked till it before. I read some more love letter right up to the break of dawn. Tonight I'm getting alone, digging up on. And I went to the jewelry, found our wedding ring, put it on my finger, and I gave yours a fling. On and sitting our lonely bedroom home. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up on. I'm digging up on. I'm digging up on. Resurrecting things that's let alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm digging alone, digging up on. some things in there, like that pretty negligee I bought you to wear. And I recall how good it was, time you put it on. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, rigging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones, exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones, looming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm digging alone, digging up bones. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Oh, yeah. Here's a little song here from our drummer, Mr. Eddie Rydell, bringing it on home to me.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it all home to me, yeah. You know I laughed when you left, but I only hurt myself. Oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it all home to me, yeah. You know I tried to treat you right, but you stayed up late at night. Oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it all home to me, yeah. I'll give you jewelry and money too. That ain't all I'll give to you. Oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it all home to me, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Stars don't come out if they know that you're about. They couldn't match the sunlight in your eyes. Oh, you and I, just an ordinary guy, trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, my friend Peter, we could make it together. Further from here, girl, is better. Yeah, it's fresh and clean. Oh, my friend Peter, just take my hand and I will
future is bright. The gypsy told me so last night. She said she saw children playing in the sunlight. Oh, was you and I, honey, in a house, baby, no lie. All these things were yours and they were mine. Oh, my Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, is better. This hair, it's fresh and clean. Oh, my Candida, just take my hand and I will lead you. I promise life will be sweeter. She said so in my dream. Oh, it says so in my dream. This little song came out of Southern California, where I'm from Mr. Freddie Fender. Little Vaio con Dios. Now the house, see, and is dark. The town is sleeping. If you hear the part, you can hear the bells are ringing. Vaio con Dios, my darling. Oh, vaio con Dios, my love. Vaio con Dios, my darling. Oh, vaio con Dios, my love. Now the village mission bells are softly ringing. If you listen with your heart, you can hear them singing. Vaio con Dios, my darling. Vaio con Dios, my love. Vaio con Dios, my darling. Oh, vaio con Dios, my love. Wherever you may go, I sure will follow. Although you're many miles and dreams away, I'll follow. Oh, vaio con Dios, my darling. Oh, vaio con Dios, my love. Oh, vaio con Dios, my darling. Oh, vaio con Dios, my love. Now the dawn is breaking through a great tomorrow. But the memories that we share to borrow. Oh, vaio con Talking about that big boss man.
The big boss man. And you hear me when I call. Yeah, big boss man. And you hear me when I call. But you ain't so big. You just talk. That's all. You got me working, bossman, working on the farm. I won't get you rank of water, and you won't get me none, big boss man. Can't you help me when I call? Well, you ain't so big. You just talk, that's all. Yeah, you got me working, bossman. Don't treat me right. I work me in the daytime, work me late at night, big boss man. Can't you help me when I call? Well, you ain't so good. You just talk, that's all. Say one, say two, say three, say four.
Oh, yeah, little Chuck Berry. Little Heartaches by the Number by Eddie Riddell.
Got it? Hey. A heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew that I could hurt this way. And the heartache number two was when you come back again. You came back and you never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the number, trouble by the score. Every day you love
You know I can be found sitting home all alone. You can't come around, oh baby, just telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Oh baby, if I make you mad, something that I might have said, please forget the past. My future looks right ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. These stones don't thinking of me, let's just say I do. Come on over and love me, you know that I love you. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby, cause my heart, don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. I like to walk up to the preacher, let's just say I do. But then you know you have me, you know that I'll have you. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Oh, I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Well, I may not be the handsomest man in the world, but she said it was so. She said she would follow me wherever I go. She said that in my arms, oh, she felt like a queen. Lily could answer this country boy's dream. Oh, Lily's white lies, oh, they make me believe I was the only man she'd ever need. Oh, I couldn't see the truth when it was there right before my eyes. Yes, I was blinded by Lily's white lies. If I had the chance to do it again, oh, I'd do it the same. Fall just as fast and hard, y'all, pouring down rain. I'd give her just one more chance, maybe two, bring tears to my eyes. I could just hear a whisper, Lily's white lies. Oh, Lily's white lies, oh, they make me believe I was the only man she'd ever need. Guess I was so blinded by Lily's white light. If I had the chance to do it again, I'd do it the same. I'd fall just as fast and hard, pouring down rain. I'd give it just one more chance, bring tears to my eyes. I could just hear whispers of Lily's white light. Oh, Lily's white light, oh, they make me believe I was the only man she'd ever need. Oh, I couldn't see the truth when it was there, right before my eyes. Guess I was blinded by Lily's white light. Oh, I couldn't see the truth when it was there, right before my eyes. Guess I was blinded by Lily's white light. Oh, Lily's white light.
Welcome back into Studio 6 as we continue our visit with Hollywood and the Southern Fire Band. We've been talking about the music history, and you've been hearing from them. We got more music coming up. Where do you want to see this go? I mean, you know, you guys you experimenting with new stuff, or?
Yeah, we're experimenting with new stuff. We're trying to bring, one of the things what I'm trying to do is, and I know these guys feel the same way, is try to keep alive this classic country and this music, the classic rock, Creedence and stuff. And we find out that a lot of your classic rock people can line dance too and dance, just as much as they can into the country. Yeah. And it's
I guess
really,
you can two-step to most anything if you try, right?
We've done some Creedence Clearwater stuff, and like, wow, they're dancing to that. I can't believe that, but hey, it works,
Okay.
So that's what a lot of it is it's I've been playing this all my life, this old country and stuff, as they call it, the old classic country. And it's really important to me personally to try as much as I can to keep it alive, because it has such a heart and such a character behind it.
I think of course, every generation goes through. We've talked about this before. I was reading some stuff recently about Uncle Dave Macon, who did not like the Ernest Tubbs and all that honky-tonk type stuff that started coming out of Texas, because they were traditional bluegrass type people, And then, it's gone, and then we got country politan, and it had to have strings and pretty stuff behind it. So I guess country's always gone through evolutions, but you pick out certain genres or times.
Yeah, we do.
And I think the songwriting is there. I think the stuff that Merle Haggard and all those songwriters were writing, Harlan Howard and all that stuff, is still great stuff.
Yeah, we'll go from Charlie Pride to, Randy Travis, and then jump all the way up to Dave Edmonds, and more we'll jump around to, we've even done stuff like Creedence Clearwater and Leonard Skinner, just, bouncing around, and give a wide variety of stuff. Our mission, to me, is it's not about us, it's about entertaining those people. And a lot of these musicians growing up, they really need to understand that, it's not about you, it's about entertaining those people, and that's what we need to do,
I forget who it was. I think there was a songwriter named Tommy Collins that had written some stuff. And I think he told Ernest Tubbs or something one time, they were going to a show, he said, I'm tired of doing those same old songs, I'm going to try something different. And he said, Tommy, that's not what people pay to hear.
That's right.
So we're going to do T for Texas.
Well,
one more time.
Told me when I was a kid, he told me when he gave me that guitar, he said, I'm going to give you this guitar, but I want you to listen to one thing I say and try to remember it. And I said, what's that? And he said, you play it from the heart, or don't play it at all, and it's not about you, it's about them.
About them, there you go.
And I've tried to keep that alive,
Well, it's really good to have you guys here. Appreciate y'all taking time to do this. It brings a distinctive element. A lot of music history in this one, and we're going to continue this very special edition of Studio 6 with Hollywood and the Southern Fire Band.
From a jack to a king, from loneliness to a wedding ring, I played an ace and I won from a jack to a king. Now Lily bit to stick the chord last night, and Lady Lick played her hand just right. It made me king of your heart. For just a little while, I thought that I might lose the game, but just in time I saw the twinkle in your eye. From a jack to a king, from loneliness to a wedding ring, I played an ace and I won a queen. It made me king of your heart. Oh, for just a little while, I thought that I might lose the game, but just in time I saw the twinkle in your eye. From a jack to a king, from loneliness to a wedding ring, I played an ace and I won a queen. It made me king of your heart. I played an ace and I won a king, and made me king of your heart.
The sun is coming down and I'm just going down. And everywhere I look, the world is turning round. And though I said I never would be satisfied, baby, I lied. I couldn't leave you if I tried. Sometimes I get lost on this old sad old town, and every bridge I cross just turns me upside down. And every stumbling step I take back to your side hurts my pride. I couldn't leave you if I tried. I could not walk away no matter what I say. I don't believe it, leave it at all. You're all that I want. Tears may come and tears may go, but that's okay. Darling, you're the one I really want to stay. And I may say I've hurt myself with foolish pride, but baby, I lied. I couldn't
Oh, hello there. My, it's been a long, long time. How am I doing? Oh, I guess that I'm doing fine. It's been so long now, and it seems like it was only yesterday. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away? How's your new love? Hope that he's doing fine. I heard you told him that you love him till the end of time. Now that's the same thing that you told me, and it seems like the other day. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away? Gotta go now. I guess I'll see you around. But don't know when though. Never know when I'll be back in town. But just remember what I told you, in time you're gonna pay. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away? Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away?
she's the one that gets me to go. Boppa Lula, she ain't my baby now, baby now, baby. Well, Boppa Lula, she's my baby. Boppa Lula, don't need maybe. Boppa Lula, she's my baby. Boppa Lula, don't need maybe. Boppa Lula, she ain't my baby now, my baby now. Oh, let's hear that bass man. Come on, dude. That's Mr. Keith Mitchell out of Corinth, Mississippi, y'all. Boppa Lula, she my baby. Boppa Lula, don't need maybe. Boppa Lula, she my baby. Boppa Lula, don't need maybe. Boppa Lula, she my baby now.
Chase? See? Let's chase each other round the room tonight. Let's play the games that we played on our wedding night. Hey, lock and bolt, the door is only right. And let's chase each other round the room tonight. Seems like lately people love to play with fire. They other games they play are just as bad. I'd rather stay at home and feel your burning lips and play the kind of games that makes me glad. Oh, let's chase each other round the room tonight. Let's play the games that we played on our wedding night. To lock and bolt, the door is only right. And let's chase each other round the room tonight. Let's don't chase around and make each other weary. Let's keep all our love at home and out of sight. Let's leave everything like jealousies behind us. And let's chase each other round the room tonight. Well, let's chase each other round the room tonight. And let's play the games that we played on our wedding night. If you lock and bolt, the door is only right. And let's chase each other round the room tonight. Let's chase each other round Big city, big city. You want to do
Yeah.
a slow one? Big
Get a little Merle Haggard for you. Talking about that big city where I come from.
I'm tired of these dirty old cities, and I'm tired of too much work, never enough play. And I'm tired of these dirty old sidewalks. Think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose, set me free. Been working every day since I was 20. Haven't got a thing to show for anything I've done. These folks never work, they've got plenty. Think it's time some guys like us should have some fun. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose, set me free. Yeah, big city, turn me loose, set me free. Well, remember me when I was late Saturday night. I had my hair piled high on bed, but she looked so right. Well, we up one at 1:45. Mama don't know what you're getting into. And that's alright, get out of here right away. We're gonna rock this town, rock it inside out. Gonna rock this town, little make it green and shine. Well, rock-a-doo-dolly, gonna rock-a-doo-dolly, rock this town, rock it inside out. All right, buddy. Well, find a little place I really didn't look at bad. I had a whiskey on rock and a quarter for the jukebox. Well, I put a quarter in that can. All they played was Disco Man. Come on, pretty baby, out of here right away. We're gonna rock this town, rock it inside out.
it inside out. Oh, let's get that bass man and walk that dog. Well, we're having a big time digging on the big dance floor. Now there's a real stray cat, 1974.